But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Courtney Foster. I am a double diamond leader with ItWorks Global. I started this business July 15th of 2015. July 2nd of 2015. So next month on the 2nd is actually going to be my year anniversary. And I honestly can't even believe that it's gone by so quickly. I can't believe that I've been in this business for almost a year. It doesn't even seem like real life most days. So okay, I'm going to try to hurry. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the business tonight. A lot of times we have parties where we talk about the products, and the wraps are really, really amazing. They're our flagship product. Nobody else in the world has them. That's one of the biggest reasons why we're extremely profitable, because people want their hands on those wraps. So I love them. I've had, is everybody able to hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, perfect. So, see, I just lost my train of thought like that. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some key points about the company. So first of all, as a company, ItWorks Global stands for being debt-free. So we've actually been debt-free since, 2001 maybe, something like that.
2009.
We've been a debt-free company since 2009, which I don't know if you know a lot about. Whenever you start your own business, you're expected to operate at a loss for at least your first 2 years. So the fact that our company has not only been able to get out of that, but also to be completely debt-free at this point is really, really amazing. So that's one really, really awesome thing about it. The next thing, this is my favorite thing about the company, and it's because of this very thing is the reason why my entire life has changed. So for every dollar that the company makes, our CEO actually puts 53 cents back into his distributors. So what that means is that they're able to give us some really amazing bonuses. So in the last 11 months, I have brought in over like $55,000 in bonuses. So a lot of people ask me when they see me post about the bonuses that I've earned, is that in like free product credit? What is that? And I'm like, no, that is like money in my pocket. And that I went diamond in 7 months and I got a $20,000 bonus. And then I went double diamond the very next month and I got a $30,000 bonus. And you guys, when I say that those bonuses like are life-changing, they're life-changing. But without the bonuses, the income levels that you can reach within this company are enough to really change everything for you. So that brings me a little bit forward right now. The reason why today is the best day to join this company is because we have a $500 bonus up for grabs. So normally you have 2 months in order to get that $500 bonus. But if you join the business today and you join the fun and the adventure, whatever you want to call it, because it's all of the above, if you join it today, you essentially get 3 months instead of 2 to get it. So I don't know what an extra $500 on bonus on top of an average commission of $500 would do for you, but I just wanted to share a little bit about what it did for me. So like I said, I started the business on July 2nd. I went Ruby in less than 60 days, and that $500 bonus meant that we had enough room to breathe, okay? So we were struggling so bad financially that we couldn't even buy diapers for our kids, okay? And this is like, as a mother, was a really low point for us. And my husband's a police officer, and I still am, but as stay-at-home mom, so his police officer salary, I don't know if you guys know, but police officers really don't make a lot of money. So he is supporting a family of 4 on a police officer salary. So we weren't able to like have date nights. We weren't able to, really do anything together besides at home, which is fine because everybody's in that position at one point in time. But that $500 bonus meant that we had wiggle room. We had enough money to go on a date. We had enough money to go get groceries and not have to worry about, okay, we got groceries. Are we going to be short waiting before the next paycheck? So that Ruby bonus is truly life-saving. There are so many people on the verge of bankruptcy. If they would have only had an extra $300 a month, that would have been enough to save them from going bankruptcy. So that is why today is the best day to join the adventure, because you get more amount of time in order to get that bonus. And what's really great is we have this super amazing team that will help you every step of the way to achieve those goals. Okay. So the next thing that's really, really exciting that's going on is ItWorks has taken over an entire cruise ship, you guys. And we're talking about, it's called the Norwegian Escape. If you don't know what that looks like, you should definitely Google it. It's beautiful and it's amazing. So basically, anybody who joins the adventure now has an equal opportunity as anybody else in this entire company to earn a spot on that cruise for free. So when I got started last year, I was a brand new distributor and I was able to earn my way onto the first ever ItWorks cruise. And when I tell you guys that was life-changing, it was life-changing. Not only was I like a mom of two and a stay-at-home mom with all these stressors and needed a vacation, but I met so many amazing people on that boat, including Becky, and people that have genuinely changed my life for the better, that are positive influences to me. So not only is it fun and it's a vacation, but it is truly one of those things that's going to change who you are. I got off of that boat a completely different person, and I was a much better person. So that's what's really awesome too. Okay, where am I going next? So to be an ItWorks distributor, you guys might be wondering, what does that even mean? Okay, so if I want to do this, what do I have to do to be successful at this business? How do I get to diamond or double diamond or one of those higher ranks of the company? And I can tell you guys, this is the 100% truth. I have done 95% of my business on social media. And that right there is mind-blowing. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm busy, and I know most of you are busy. You have your jobs, you have your day jobs, you have all this other stuff going on in your life. So you're like, I don't know how I could fit in one more thing. But here's the really amazing thing. You can fit this business in like 15-minute increments throughout the day. Or there are some days where I just spend an hour. I dedicate myself an hour to my business, and I do everything that I need to do in that business. And the other most common thing that we're going to hear is like, I'm not a salesperson. Well, good. I don't want salespeople on my team. Salespeople are grungy and they're greedy, and I don't want those people at all. We want people who love to share about the things that they love. So that is my primary job in this business, is to share about the amazing products and the amazing business opportunity. And I get to do that all from my phone. And it's not a difficult thing to do at all. So imagine if you were to go, like say you go to Starbucks and you try one of their like seasonal drinks. It's a brand new drink and you absolutely fall in love with it. What are you going to do? You're going to call your girlfriend, your mom, your sister, or you're going to call one of your best friends and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I just had this drink from Starbucks and it was one of the most amazing things ever. You need to go get it. But guess what? Starbucks isn't paying you to do that. So that's the really, really amazing thing about ItWorks, is they're going to pay you to do that, okay? So we don't want you to be salesy. We don't want you to be greedy or anything else like that. It's sharing about it. And the reason why I have been as successful as I am is because I'm very passionate about this business. From the very moment I started, I saw what this business could do, and I went in head first, and it has completely changed everything for me. So I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about my story with ItWorks, and after this, I'm going to leave it open for questions. If any of you have questions, please feel free to ask them. So like I said, I started almost a year ago. So at the point that I started the business. My husband and I were actually going through a divorce. We were, like I said, mentioned before, we were in a really bad financial situation. We had $100 in the account, and we were like, do we buy diapers or do we buy groceries? What do we do? Thankfully, I had cloth diapers that I used for my son just for fun, and I put my kids in cloth diapers just so that we could save that money and we would have it just in case we needed to go buy food. So this, you could say, was like definitely an all-time low for us. Not only that, digging a little bit further, because I was a stay-at-home mom, I had lost a lot of who I was. Like, I was having really bad struggles, I guess, with self-identification, and I was like, I don't know who I am anymore. I'm just a mom. You know what I mean? Not just a mom, because being a mom is amazing, but I used to be very social. I used to go out, but I had so much anxiety about it that I never did anything anymore. So when I started this business and I really started making these new friendships, I finally found something that was for me. And it was something that I got myself back with. So fast forward 2 months later, we got that Ruby bonus. And let me tell you right now, my husband was like, when I first signed up, he was like, Cortney, just do it, because I know you're going to do it anyways, and I don't want to fight about it. And all this other stuff. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it. So I got that $500 bonus. And before I got that $500 bonus, I was actually able to earn weekly bonuses of $100. So those weekly bonuses started paying for, the date nights and things like that, so that we could reconnect, because we had lost that connection. So we get that $500 bonus, and that in itself was like it was so just crazy to me. I can't believe that I was even able to earn a $500 bonus just from my phone. And once I got to Ruby and I got that bonus, I really realized how much potential this company had for me, and that this was truly possible for anybody. So when I went diamond at the end of February and I got that $20,000 bonus, my entire life, you guys, I have lived paycheck to paycheck. I supported myself through college. I mean, my parents helped me where they could, but I worked a full-time job. I accumulated so much debt, it was unreal. And so in my head, I never really dreamt big. I always just figured I'd never be able to do anything, because I would always have this huge cloud of debt over my head. So all of a sudden, I went diamond, I got that $20,000 bonus, and I started making a full-time income. And the moment I got that first diamond paycheck, I realized we are no longer living paycheck to paycheck. And that was a really, really big emotional moment for me, especially since that's where I wanted to be ever since I started the business. But just knowing that I didn't have to worry about, there wasn't enough money for the month anymore, that I was going to be able to provide for my children and not have to worry about having to run to the store to get diapers because they ran out, or wipes. Because you guys, if you have kids, I have two, and they were both still in diapers. So they needed diapers and wipes, and that's $100 right there, at least once a month. So I get to diamond, I get that $20,000 bonus, and I'm no longer living paycheck to paycheck. And then when I hit double diamond and I got that $30,000 bonus, that was the moment where I knew that we were never going to have to worry about our finances ever again. No, I'm no longer just paycheck to paycheck and depressed and struggling because I don't feel like I'm a good enough mom, because I can't provide for my children. And my husband and I, by the way, we're still married, and we have been able to work through our issues, because finances was a really big part of that for us, because he had a lot of stressors already. So anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm going back. So anyways, we got to double diamond, got that $30,000 bonus, and I doubled our household income. So what I did with that very first double diamond paycheck is I paid off a $2,000 credit card that would have taken us years to pay off prior to this, okay? And then we have enough money that we were able to save up to have a down payment for a house. So we're in the process of buying our first home, which is something that I never thought would be possible. And my point to you guys is that there are so many possibilities with this company, I can't even tell you. So we are in momentum right now, which means that we are in a period of massive growth. So I don't know if you're familiar with other companies, but say like Mary Kay. If you can think about the first 100,000 distributors or sales consultants with Mary Kay, because I tried that prior to this, if you can think about them, those ladies are pretty much set for life. They're the pioneers of the company. That is exactly where ItWorks is right now. So it might seem like you have one or two friends on your friends list that's doing ItWorks, but let me tell you something. There is still a lot of growth to be had. And even though I am only, 3 ranks away from being at the top of the company, I still have so much room to grow. And so I wanted to encourage you guys tonight, those of you who don't think that this business is for you or that you can't do it, I have no special quality that makes me good at this business. The only things I do have is that I'm teachable and I'm determined, and I refuse to give up and quit on my family and on my dreams. So if you really, really are ready to change everything about your life and to change your financial situation, this is the company to get with. And I really think that's it. Can anybody think of any points that I missed, my other fellow distributors on here? Because I think if I keep going, I'm just going to be rambling at this point, which is easy for me to do because I love this company so much. And I'm so extremely passionate about it. Another tidbit, actually, one of my best friends that I've had since college, she was able to retire her teaching job this year. And she's going to be able to be a stay-at-home mom with her 2 little girls like she's always dreamt of doing. And those are the things that are just extremely possible. And I'm not just some random person. I'm like this real person with lots of flaws and is really scatterbrained. And anybody can really do this as long as you're willing to say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to quit and I'm going to be 100% successful at this. You can do it because we have all the tools and all the training that you need, because literally all I do is what I've been taught to do. So that's it. That's all I have, you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody? Or anybody want to add anything? If you're a distributor on the call, is there something that you would like to add about your experiences with the company? Crickets. Okay, y'all, if there's no questions, then I am going to go ahead and end the meeting. If you think of any questions, you're welcome to message your inviting distributor. By the way, everybody on this call, we are all connected in some way, and that's what's really amazing too. We have the most amazing friendships, and we have so much fun together doing this business. There'll be nights that I'm hanging out with my girlfriends, but we're working, but it doesn't ever feel like work. So all right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for coming to my first ever opportunity Zoom. I hope that everything made sense to you and that you gained some information about the company that's really helpful. So I hope you have a great night.